welcome to the extended interview for RIC BRENIN in regards to his Life Lessons magazine. I'm laughing because this is the first time I've actually done it in a bed. And by done it in a bed, I mean an interview. I don't know if you guys see where we at. We got the extra comfy plush emoji pillow.
Yes, it's very plush.
It's very plush up in here, and I'm just so excited to be here with my longtime friend, who has become this amazing celebrity hairstylist, and yes, you're
Nice.
so fabulous.
No.
You are.
Darling,
This is everything right now. We have our schmotions. It's almost a mimosa.
And they're in clear teacups.
It's so fabulous. We want to talk about your journey. I mean, this is an extended, so make sure you guys check out the Life Lessons magazine issue that's coming out this October, mid-October. But RIC BRENIN has become a certified celebrity hairstylist. Me, her name.
Melanie Daniels.
Melanie Daniels.
She's like vocal royalty.
She is vocal royalty, and she did a song that not a lot of you know she did. Tell them which song she did.
She wrote this song for my favorite TV show theme song called Half and Half. But oh God, look, Melanie, I don't have any money to give you for this. So like, but it's through this journey of discovery, finding you and finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me. Then there's a lot of going on.
And there's a lot of
yeah, exactly.
But that's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
It's so funny because this is exactly what makes you a celebrity hairstylist. Like, you're just talented in so many different areas.
Oh, thank you. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm so, but like, what happens is like people expect you to be, you know, extremely beyond, you know, their expectation a lot of the time. And you're human, and so you can't always, you know, you have a day when you just have a slight laryngitis, which is why I kind of gave up singing, because I didn't want to have all the pressure of that. And then like even doing hair, my feet lock up, my hands lock up. You know, it's not as glamorous in the trenches.
It's like your personality. You're not just a hairstylist.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
I mean, do you think that aids in you becoming a celebrity hairstylist, that you get to work with all these amazing, fabulous
Well, nowadays, like with all the Instagrams and them, and you know, all this social media stuff, like you have to almost celebritize yourself in a way so that you are as appealing as your clients. And you know, when you can drop names, the names are willing to drop your name as well. Social media, the older it gets, because I remember when the internet was new, coming out of high school, you know, I thought it was a big deal that I had an email address. You know, I was printing out pictures of pop stars at the library in black and white.
Did you hang them on your wall?
And I would hang them.
You hung them on your wall, I know you
I
did.
actually had Little Kim on my ceiling.
Was it Little Kim with her legs?
With the legs, yes.
Yeah.
She put me to bed many a night. But the more
Talk
it gets,
about it.
yeah, well, the more
about
saturated it gets, like the more you have to find a way to separate yourself. And sometimes excess is not a good thing. You know, it's great if you have 200 million followers, and this is fantastic. But you know, people are buying followers now, so it's like, how do you become more about quality instead of quantity?
It's like you have 200 million followers, but you got 25 likes.
Okay, somebody
told on you right there. Or you might have told on yourself.
Church. Cheers to that.
Cheers to organic produce. Let's get that.
What?
Let's get that. You work with so many different clienteles.
Some I can't even say.
Some you can't even say.
Because of the nature. Yeah.
Can you say just one? Just give me one.
Oh God.
Just one. Yes.
Who don't I have? I'm trying to figure out who I haven't signed a contract.
Oh,
Gag order.
we got non-disclosure.
Oh God.
Exactly.
You know,
right.
there's people having some major issues, really, and with their hair because of the entertainment industry is so rigorous on their hair. So I deal with people that call in to me and get, hair advice for me and things to do with when it comes to their hair care regimen. I deal with their hair in between a lot of the madness, and so I work with them in private and on the phone and certain things. There's a lot that comes with the woman and her hair, and so especially when everyone's looking at you, you would be surprised what's going on out there on the red carpet with what people are actually dealing with in their self-esteem with their hair. And so I definitely am doing the wedding of she's a songwriter. She worked with Empire, and she wrote the song they did with Pepsi and all this. And she went to my high school with Guardia LAG. And so she doesn't have any hair issues really. She just wants her hair to look nice, and she's really sweet. She's getting married and gonna do her hair.
Aww.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That's really awesome.
It's a good thing. You get to see, people in their natural state.
I bring it back to your personality. I know that really has so much to do with it. You're just so vibrant.
Oh, well, you're right. I just...
Don't be humble now.
No, why bother? It needs humility. It's an experience. That shares a stage, and that's your theater, and you are to give an experience in that time frame. I would never say I'm the greatest hairdresser ever in the world. I would never say that. I don't think anyone's the greatest in the world with anything. There's nothing new under the sun. But when I get that person in that chair, I want them to feel the ultimate experience of life in that moment, in that time. They have to feel good about what's going on and what they're leaving with. It's an obligation for me to perform. And, at the same time, they got great hair, and being that I deal with hair care, their hair has a special touch to it, something to it.
I mean, it's extra cared for.
Yeah, and it always looks better when it's cared for properly. It looks way. When it's a thing of health and wellness, and if you don't follow that in some way or have some kind of discipline with it, you're always going to have a problem with your hair. So when you address that, you have a way better result, and people feel a lot better about it. And it's the only thing that makes a woman feel good is being comfortable.
Comfortable. There's nothing
That's
like
the
walking
Holy Grail.
into a room and just feeling so comfortable. I don't have to worry about sitting. I don't have to worry about adjusting.
Yes.
I am just me.
Exactly.
I'm me.
And your hair is in a way that makes you feel alive, and not just what the magazine said you should be wearing, because that is the woman everyone wants to talk to. And hair care.
Hair care.
Hair care, 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 hair care. It's I can't get
I'm
that into
please
anybody
define
said
that
enough.
for everybody. What is your definition of hairstyling versus hair care?
Hairstyling will give you the best look of your life.
For the day?
For the day, maybe a few days.
Maybe a few days.
Yeah.
Okay.
In some cases, a week. Depending on what genre it's in, falls into. Hair care is the fluidity of style, the ability to do any style. I can paint this place silver right now and it'll look to another level of beautiful, because it's done on a palette that has been cared for. When your skin is cared for, the makeup looks better. When your body is cared for, your clothes look better. You can't set something on fire and then want to dress it up nice. It doesn't work that way. And neither does hair. And if people got that, if I can get that message out to people to be like, look, brush your hair. I told Gwyneth Paltrow, brush her hair.
What would you say, how often should people brush their hair? Is there any particular brush they should use? And then we're going to get back to Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh.
But I didn't want to lose that question.
That was an anecdote of something that happened. No, you should use a boar's hair bristle brush. A boar's hair bristle brush. Think of boar's hair. There's different grades of it. You have the rough, the coarse, the medium, the fine. The fine one is great for waves, for the guys where it's close waves on the head, and the coarse one is more for separating and lifting the hair. It's great for distributing oils. It helps lift dirt from the scalp. It helps add luster to the hair. It smooths the cuticle. It helps retain moisture.
I mean, well, save some of this. We want to have people booking you. So.
I know, yes. I can give you more info on that.
Hashtag book Brennan.
Yes. Book Brennan, R-I-C with no K. It's Rick with no K. R-I-C BRENIN. And that's everything across the board. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Everything. LinkedIn, all of it. Google it. You'll find it.
You know, when you read the article, you'll know and you'll learn that this is a family. This is in you. This is a blood-driven passion.
My mother, my sister, my uncle, my cousin. You know, I'm a cousin in North Carolina. Wanda was the first salon. Wanda's place was the first salon I ever worked in. I was washing towels and hair. You know, and her daughter's an out hairstylist, and you know she's a veteran, and you know my mother was a hairstylist in the house, and it's just that, and it's been in the family. It's a thing we do. My other cousin, she's a nail artist in the Bronx. You know, it's like this is what we do.
It translates from your everyday client to your celebrity client. So, do you find yourself with a celebrity client trying to just normalize their experience and give them like that, whereas when you're with your everyday client, you're trying to just like make them feel as fabulous as possible, like you do with your celebrity client?
I notice that I'm a lot more subdued when I'm dealing with celebrity clients. I'm a lot more low key. Their life is a lot about them, and sometimes they want to get away from that. They don't want to talk about their work all the time. They don't want to talk about, you know, the projects that they're working on. They kind of want to be normal in that moment, and then be normal. And then with, you know, clients that are not celebrities, you know, they may work at the DMV or something. And to me, those are the times when I put on a lot of show. You know, I want to make them feel.
I know you for so many years.
17 something.
17, 15. Are we up to time? And that's what I've always known you to be that way. So for me, it's not a show. Like, you're not putting on a show. This is really genuinely who Rick Brennin is.
No, it won't go down.
No.
This is going down.
This is super profesh.
My throat.
We're super profesh right now. But like, definitely when the clients are around and your everyday folk and your celebrities, I can understand how you need to interchange.
Yeah.
And just work, you know,
and just
within your environment. Know your audience.
I want to engage with people and discuss the you know, inner workings of how this whole thing happens. But I also have to protect myself and my craft, you know, and I have to realize that, you know, at the end of the day, God gave me a gift and I have to use it and serve.
So what's the 411 Rizzy?
On my jizzy.
On your jizzy?
It's drying out.
Since we're in bed,
at all.
So, you know, what's up with
the
what's up with
it's the
Dick
girl.
Brennan?
Dick Brennan. That's why I didn't put a K on it.